All right, I want to establish some rules first because I need to get accomplished what I need to get accomplished here. I have questions that I want to ask first, and then you can choose to answer or not answer to the things that Roberto said earlier. Joining the show now, he is a candidate for mayor of the great city of Danbury, Dean Esposito. Hey, Dean.
Hey, Dean.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
We're doing good. We're doing good. So let me get this stuff out of the way, and I think it's important stuff, but I just want to get to it first. So the current administration that you're chief of staff of decided to put a moratorium on retail weed sales in the city. So that means we'll be revisiting the topic in 2022. Why did you all do that? And do you anticipate that if you take office, you would support retail weed sales in Danbury?
Well, that's a great question, Lou. Obviously, the moratorium was put into place so the city of Danbury could take a step back and evaluate this new bill. It came pretty quick, and then it was implemented pretty quickly. So we took the moratorium position because we want to give that the issue the deepest thought. The concerns we have are for the people of the city of Danbury. I know that my opponent is all about the money, but the reality is we have to support the safety and the concerns of the people of this city. So we took a step back. We're evaluating it every single day. We have Lou, you'll like this. It's called the Cannabis Working Group. So they're all working together to evaluate what's the best options for the people of the city of Danbury, the safest scenario. And as far as me being the next mayor, I will definitely support it. It's a bill that gives the opportunity to for those out there that want to sell cannabis, and I'll support that as well.
Just one quick, and I don't want to be argumentative or sound like but I do want to state the Ethan and Lou case on this. And I've heard the safety concerns. It came up when we were talking about in Mayapack when they decided, I think they opted out, right, at the time?
Yes, they did.
And they raised concerns about people driving and consuming cannabis products, which I said is ridiculous because you're basically saying, all right, we're not going to sell it here, so then there won't be any safety concerns, which isn't true because folks will leave your community to drive to one where they can purchase it and drive back. Essentially, they're driving more. So I just wanted that on record for the Ethan and Lou position. All right.
Well, I agree. I mean, let's face it, people are out, and alcohol has effects on people as they drive as well. So I understand your concerns. So
position on designated smoking zones. Should it be legally, the retail aspect be legal, the city would have to put in designated smoking areas? Is that true?
We've been evaluating that through planning and zoning. And the last I remember hearing from the working group that is, I think you mentioned it before, Lou, that the areas where you can actually smoke tobacco, any type of tobacco, is an area where you can smoke cannabis. So, with the rules that we have here in the city of Danbury, I don't think we have to designate one certain area to that. I'd have to confirm that. I'm just saying what I heard from the group a little bit, but the reality is that we don't have to have that one certain location where, if you wanted to go smoke cannabis, you have to go to that certain location. So it's more like you were saying before, where you can smoke cigarettes, you could smoke any tobacco.
Do you smoke or consume cannabis products?
No, I do not.
Have you ever?
I never inhaled. Never inhaled.
I knew one of them was going to say it. No, but really, have you?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I was a cigar smoker, and I was an athlete in high school, so that was frowned upon, anything.
Do you like your opponent? We can see that this is getting heated, and we anticipate, Ethan and I talked about some months ago that it was, you guys were being, I don't know how to say it, like kind of gentle with each other. That's changed. Mm-hmm. Do you like Roberto Alves?
I really don't know Roberto that well. I mean, I know he's on the city council. He doesn't say much up there. I haven't really heard much about him. He seems to be a decent guy. He's got a beautiful family. I know that. I met them. But I got to tell you, the last time I heard spin like that was I was buying a used car. I mean, the guy just keeps spinning everything about with the issues here in Danbury. And it's about experience. The guy's been on the council for 20 months, didn't say much, never had options or alternative solutions to what he was voting no on. But the reality is, as far as the question, I think Roberto's a decent man. he has a good job. I know that, and he'll continue to have that job in the future, I'm sure. But like I said, he seems to be a decent guy.
This next thing is sort of starting to remind me of the Obama birth certificate thing. Are you couch surfing in Danbury? Do you live actually in Brookfield?
Yeah, for the 100th time, Lou, and I know that this is your job to ask these questions. I do live in Danbury. I'm registered up in Danbury. I actually paid taxes in Danbury, and if you want to check the public records, at least one of us does. I pay taxes through my car tax, and I do live in Danbury. I'm not going to lie to the people of this city. I've committed my heart and soul into this city. I was born and raised here. I've lived here for over 45 years of the 61 years alive. So I'm not going to pull the wool over the citizens' eyes here in Danbury. My goal is to move forward and continue the positive results we have here in Danbury that I've been, working with Mayor Boughton and Mayor Cabo on.
Do you have anything? Did you hear his? I'm assuming you heard his segment. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I heard it.
Anything jump out at you that you want to respond to?
Yeah, the fact that he just keeps bringing up I don't live in Danbury is pretty weak because I want to talk about the issues of Danbury and what we're facing here and what the future is going to be here in Danbury. I don't like this petty stuff that go back and forth. Unfortunately, I guess he doesn't really have anything to run on, except the fact that he keeps denying that he doesn't support defunding the police. We've talked about this before, Lou. When you accept an endorsement from a party line, you accept what they're pitching, and you can go into any different records and see where the Working Families Party line, what they endorse, what they support. And to say that he doesn't support certain parts of it, that's not accurate because you wouldn't get endorsed if you didn't support that with the Working Family line.
Can you break dance?
Lou, I can break dance and I can moonwalk. I'm serious. I've been doing it since 1979 when I was elected the best dancer of the class in my yearbook.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to see this. We got to see the moonwalk out of you.
How about a dance-off between the candidates?
Oh, my God. What a great idea, Ethan.
I'm very proud.
That's awesome stuff. Okay. Ethan, am I missing anything here?
No, you've covered just about everything.
All right, Dean. We appreciate your time as always.
Don't mind. I'd just like a shout out to the Danbury Police Department. The Fraternal Order of Police endorsed me the other day, and it was one of the proudest days of my life. I got to tell you, they endorsed me, and they're supporting me, and they know that we're not going to defund the police. We're going to move the police forward here in Danbury with training and new staffing. So I just wanted to put that in there if I could.
Okay. All right, excellent. I got a real hair across my ass about the ATVs still in Danbury. We're going to talk about that next week.
We're working on it. We just had a subcommittee on that, so I'll give you the minutes.
All right, we're definitely going to talk about that next week. Dean Esposito, thank you for your time, as always.
Thank you, Dean.
Thank you both very much. I appreciate the opportunity here.
Take care. Bye-bye. So,
you have to there you go. You got to reset the thing.
Somebody
cool.
Tune that off. Okay, there we go.
Check.
We're still on a telephone.
Are we on a telephone line? That's cool.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, so there's a lot of sorting out to do there.
The mayoral interviews are getting more interesting as the weeks go by.
I would agree. And there's something that I have to do some research on that came to my attention in the last 5 minutes that may or may not have to do with the candidates, but it'll be, you want to talk about interesting?
Yeah.
Once I sort this all out, I'm going to get an article published on it in the next probably few hours.
I don't doubt it.
All right.